was worried money will corrupt you and change you forever. Were you mad at Arky for copying the boxing event? We looked at the books and we had lost $3 million in about 18 months. I think Core's currently gonna fail. The issues with Core are... You have a pair of questions?
Yeah, I got.
Oh my God!
Yo!
Fuck.
What the? You're just pressing shit.
I pressed a button.
You're pressing shit.
Is that real? Like weird to do? How do I get my legs down? I don't want this up.
Look, you just press on this down. No, not that.
Sorry. This is crazy. You know my car doesn't have AC or automatic windows?
You literally, I don't understand why.
Whoa!
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, if you're thirsty, by the way.
Holy!
Yes,
Oh my God!
Yeah, go ahead. You're spilling!
I'm trying not to. Oh my God!
I need this for my
Pokemon!
Got some old tweets right here.
For me?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
For you, bro.
Pull them up, bro.
Anyways,
Yeah,
hey man, Ludwig. I'm sure you recognize this photo right here.
Yes.
She says yes.
Yes, this is me proposing to my former girlfriend, now fiance.
When I saw that tweet, I was genuinely so happy. You should have seen my off-stream reaction. I started jumping up and down. Ludwig, a lot of people want to know, including myself, and you don't have to share this if you don't want to.
Okay.
What was like the engagement process like? Where did you do it? Like, how did it go down? Like, did you get on 2 knees or 1 knee? Like, be descriptive. Like, how did it happen?
So we've been talking about getting engaged for a while.
Really?
Yeah, like probably for like, at this point, like 5 months. Like months before we had actually gotten engaged. We had like agreed we're gonna get engaged. Which I think is pretty normal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, usually like...
It wasn't a surprise then.
No, the idea of getting married is like a very mutual decision. Like I think it's a little weird if you're the guy and you've never even like brought up the idea of getting married. Like it shouldn't be like the first they're hearing of it is when you're on 1 knee. So we had brought up the idea before. You know, Cutie, she's very picky. And she has a very specific taste. And she does not trust me with her palette of like the things she likes. So for the ring, that's why I bring this up, for the ring, she wanted to pick it out. She did not trust me to go
Really?
Yes, she did not trust me to go to
Is
a
that
jeweler.
normal?
It's not abnormal per se, but yes, I think more commonly maybe the guy picks out the ring. But like I think if we're being honest with ourselves, the guy is just trying to guess as correctly as possible to what the girl wants.
True, yeah.
That's usually it. The best you can do is get what they want. But if she picks it, then you just get there. I have no ego about this. I don't care if I guessed correctly. I'd rather her just be happy because that's her ring for life.
True. Okay, I'm gonna take that advice. Explain the process. You have a pizza box.
So that was 2 months. And then, okay, our dog passed away.
R.I.P. Swift.
R.I.P. Swift. And then Cutie went to like a rehab facility for a while. So this all basically delayed when the proposal was like gonna happen. So then she finally came back and I had hit up Ray because she was doing Wine About It. And I was like, move Wine About It because I want to do this at Sunset at our place. And I built like a Garden of Eden. No. Yeah, I got like several bouquets of flowers. I got like some fake flowers and I formed it with my friends Christian and Nick into like this beautiful Garden of Eden where she would be the apple that I would take a bite from.
Wait.
So I built this garden and she didn't know, and I got a bunch of pictures of us printed out framed and I put it like sort of on the walk up, and I had a bunch of like roses sort of walking up to this sort of lookout. I had like her favorite song playing on like a speaker, and I was sitting there. She had a dress on already because she didn't want it, but I was wearing a button down, and I got on 1 knee. Damn. And I said to her, I said, ready to do this?
No, you didn't. No,
I got on 1 knee. I went, ready for me?
No, you didn't, bro.
We're 6 years deep. I hope you're ready for a lifetime. And then she said yes. And this, actually, we joked about this. I told her, because we talked about a dream proposal. I told her my dream proposal, Dodger Stadium. Okay? I throw the opening pitch to Shohei Ohtani. He catches the ball. He throws it back to me. He swaps it out with a fake ball. In the fake ball is the engagement ring. I then get the mic. I say, and then I get on 1 knee. Shohei's Gambate! And Yoshinobu Yamamoto's there. Ikimasho! And she's like, yes, I do. And the whole stadium lights up and we're on the Jumbotron. It's crazy. And she said that was her nightmare, to be proposed to in public. And her dream was to be proposed to with the Domino's pizza box when we're just chilling on the couch. So I got this as like...
So she wanted a nonchalant proposal.
Yes. So I got this as a reference to what her dream proposal was.
You're the best husband.
Coincidentally, by the way...
Wow.
Fiance still.
Fiance, sorry.
Coincidentally, I threw the first pitch the same week I proposed. So I could have done it
Damn.
Which is weird.
That would have been crazy.
She thought I was gonna. And I told her, no, you said you were against it.
How could you be gonna? You're Ludwig. Listen, Professor L, you had a great week at Streamer University.
Yep.
You gave a lot of advice to streamers. What is the number one thing you disagree or disapprove that streamers do nowadays?
I think it would be like nuisance streamers, like IRL streamers who like
the person that slapped the shit out of me.
Like the person that slapped the shit out of you? Who, what, this happened?
You don't remember?
Oh, yeah. I would say like Raphael Solo Live. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Shout out to him. He's cool. He apologized. We're good now.
I would say streamer use a little different because like that's an enclosed area where everyone's a streamer. So there's like a mutual understanding. So the hijinks, like I think they.
Oh, so you're saying it was just content when he slapped the shit
No,
out
I'm saying it still overstepped a boundary, but I'm talking about the thing that happens more consistently, which is like people in public treating their public presence as content and not like, you know, a member of society. And they like carve themselves out of like following the rules of society for the sake of content.
Yeah. So
like man on the street IRL stream interview in New York, or getting crazy at like drive-through throwing food back at the drive, like that.
So basically, you don't like the Jack Dohertys.
No, I don't care for Jack Doherty. I don't think I care for most IRL creators because of that, because I think like naturally that's what you drift to do as an IRL creator.
I remember that.
No, but I don't think you're an IRL creator. You're
True.
like
I'm
more
like
of a hybrid.
Hybrid desktop video game player.
And not all IRL creators, it's not like it's inherent to it, but I think if you want to be successful, like I think this is what ends up happening.
Okay, well, great transition. It's time to get some canes.
Hey, how are you doing? Can I do the finger combo? Can I do half unsweetened tea, half lemonade? I think that'll be good for us then, yeah. $25.39, yeah, I got you. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Could I get some Louisiana hot sauce?
Some advice you give to a group like Core, you know, the group I'm in, for long term.
I think Core's currently gonna fail.
Elaborate.
I made the same comment on my stream, and I said this when Core first got announced.
Oh.
The issues with Core are you guys are all very successful individually, and I think you guys are incentivized to just work on your own thing. Like, you know, you're actively doing MayBach Monday, or like you're maybe talking with your team, like Woj or Lou, about like some streams you want to do in the future for yourself, and you'll see the direct benefit from that. And I think that's the same exact situation like Ron is in. Like Ron is more incentivized to think about like, all right, am I setting up this like 1v1 with Jinxie, and then maybe like some Fortnite watch party or whatever, and no one's actively like putting effort into thinking about what should we do for the group. And my prediction when you guys started your group is that eventually, like, you know, one person's going to do the brunt of the workload to get it started. They're going to burn out just necessarily because they're only receiving, if you put effort into the group, 1/6, whatever the percentage is, but they're getting like 1/5 or 1/6 of the return of that. If they were to work on their own things, they would feel much better because they'd get more return. It's kind of like, imagine doing a group project every week and you're getting an A, but you're doing all the work. At some point, you're like, well, this, I want to just work on my own myself. And so anyway, I think you guys are kind of hitting that point. I think you failed this week to hit a weekly upload.
Because we were all at Streamer University.
Right, because you were all focused on your own thing at Streamer U and doing 24/7, which I also have issues with. I think is dumb, but I think it's so hard to escape the short-term trap of like, if I go live right now for even a few extra hours, I'll make more money than the long-term play of like, okay, if I give up this stream and I think about a YouTube video and I do that, then, you know, over the course of 10 years, I've basically cushioned myself from falling off, because it's not just my success that I'm dependent on. Now I have this whole group success that I can rely on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those issues are, if I can say a pun, core to your group. I think they're fundamental to your group.
Good one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I'm gonna be honest. We didn't stream yesterday. We had a core shoot. And we talked about those issues that you brought up, actually.
But what I bet was gonna happen, sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Is that you guys are gonna talk about it, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah. And then you go back to doing your own, because it's very comfortable and easy to do, and you know how to do it. And it's harder to do the thing you don't know how to do, and take the reins to do that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a challenge, because we actually just added some people.
Like managerial, you mean? Not like a talent, right?
Not like a talent, no. But like just someone to foresee it, because you're right. Having one person to look at the edits, come up with video ideas, it's stressful to that one person, and it's not fair at all. So having like someone to oversee everything, that knows content, that can really manage everything, and like keep all of us in check, you know, we just added someone to do that. So I think there's a bit more structure now.
I mean, if you look at the views of Core, like you guys get like millions of views of it, not 1 mil, but like your average is probably like 2.3 mil or something per video, and like none of you, no offense, are pulling that individually or close. You're barely getting, I don't think you guys are even getting 1 million a video. You're getting like hundreds of thousands, or some of you are getting tens of thousands. So it's like, it's funny you haven't taken it seriously. And I'm not saying you directly, by the way. And I know you're in the car, so this could feel like an attack. But it's funny you as the group having to take it more seriously, because it's so like, I feel like you're just not like looking at how insanely successful.
The bigger picture.
How insanely successful it is with how little work I think you guys have put in. Feels like every YouTube live streamer instantly swaps back over to Twitch or starts multi-streaming the moment their contract ends. And then I did a thinking emoji.
Yeah, and it hit 1.7 million views. And actually, I agree with this statement. This question's more for me. Like,
yeah,
you know, since like exclusive contracts are basically finished.
Yeah.
You think I should start multi-streaming?
Well, so do you know why they did YouTube exclusive contracts?
Why?
So the reason they brought over streamers to YouTube wasn't to like get Ludwig's 15, 20,000 average viewers and hope that they, you know, start spreading around
the live
and permeating through. Yeah, that was never the goal. I think the goal was to get a initial base of viewers and then get feedback from the creators and try to improve the live streaming part of their website. And this was basically like, if you want to think about it, like the guinea pigs, like the test audience and the test streamers. And so then they would try out features. This is the idea, at least in theory. They would try out features, ask the streamers how they felt about it, and then have an audience base who they could, you know, directly use it. So it's basically like to try and make their platform better, so that long term, over the course of 10, 20 years, they could, you know, be the leader because the product is better.
And that shit did not work.
Well, I think what I found, and I got pretty critical of YouTube for this, is that they were really slow at implementing any features or products that they wanted to like make the platform better. They didn't make YouTube live streaming better quick enough. And for a long time I was like, why? Like, why don't they want to make it better? Is it because they're a bloated company and they can't do it? Is it because they don't care? And I actually don't think that's the case. I think they do care. The people who work on live streaming are good at their jobs. The issue is live streaming is like the least important thing YouTube does. It's like the ugly, forgotten stepchild. Because videos make a Shorts came out after live streaming. They're wildly successful. Like, you know, it's working. It gets so many views or whatever.
Shorts method for subs is unmatched.
TV is going crazy. Like YouTube for TV. Mm-hmm. Like it's the most viewed thing on TV. Like these are all like successful parts of the business. And what would suck is if you made live streaming better, but lost some of the success in video or shorts or TV. You know what I'm saying? Like if you promote live streaming more, then okay, that's now more on like the For You page or like the sidebar, and now maybe the videos perform a little worse. And it's not worth, that's really successful, it's not worth this up to make the little stepchild a little happier. So let's just keep it this low. And that's not to say they don't improve it, but like they improve it much slower than Twitch, who they don't have another better product. All they have is live stream.
Just live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, damn. I'm learning a lot. Well, what are your honest opinions on when you first met me? I never asked you this. And all the guys, too.
I think briefly, because it was pretty in and out. And never was like live and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason, you've always been like the sweet one. And I always worry money will corrupt you and change you forever.
Oh, shit.
And
it is.
And well, yeah, for sure, but not like not like irredeemably, but it's changed you for.
I changed.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh my god!
But not
all right,
like.
check me real quick. What happened? I actually broke my MayBach.
Oh, your MayBach.
What about it?
Like I think it's just changed you like a bit, like not in like an irredeemable way. Like it's changed me too, but like, you know, there's something more charming about this kid from, you know, Arlington, a really Texas. Tough place like Arlington, Texas. You know, like former spelling bee champ, now like a Valorant e-dater, and like that little kid versus like, you know, 22-year-old streamer millionaire. There's just a difference.
There is a difference.
There's an innocence lost.
So it's not a
It's not your
thing.
fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. No, I think it's inevitable to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think I should just like maybe go to Vegas and blow my bag on black and maybe go back to the come up arc?
No. I don't think you need to be like Togi, bro. I think it's fine, and I think you still do well. I think you just can't go too deep into it, like you know, if you're like flexing money or wealth, or like.
Wait, I flex.
You flex a bit, but not too much. I think you flex a fine amount.
Thank you.
And like, I think what was charming about you is you would be willing to be the butt of a joke, and like, you know, not losing that aspect, like getting too much ego there.
Yeah, I'm very much.
And I think that's what I'm saying. I think you're still willing to be that.
Thank you.
But I think some people like aren't. That's like, oh, you got to treat me correctly now.
Like, oh, I'm up now.
Yeah, I'm up. Don't talk to me that way or whatever.
Yeah. What do you think about the subathon method? Obviously, Redacted Clan did 2 subathons, and I would say they were successful. But what about right now? Like, do you think the subathon method is still does it still work for streaming culture, or do you think like it's done, it's overdid, it's overdone, like move on to the next thing? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I think it's usually boring to watch. Like, I think, you know, about 1/3 of it is just straight up sleeping, and that's pretty boring. Usually the current meta is to have like segments, but the segments usually like are good for a week, and then everyone's drained on segments, and then kind of just trying to make it through the rest of the month. And the energy levels are like at an all-time low 2 weeks in, and they're all just trying to make it to a month or whatever. It's kind of fake in the sense that like there's no risk of the subathon ever failing. I feel like the way people set up subathons nowadays is to go the full 30 days. Like when I did my subathon, it was like to break the record. Like that was an ambitious thing to do and could have failed. And then I realized it was gonna succeed, but like that was like, I'm breaking a record there. But I feel like nowadays, like in like y'all's subathon was like, it was like everyone just wanted to make it 30 days. So it feels more like, let's just stream 30 days in a row and then make a fuck ton of money while doing it. And then I think the wheel spins are an actual scam. Like the ones you and Kai did, like genuine jail time could come if a prosecutor wanted to get in front of that. And I'm not the one trying to do it, but they're genuinely a scam for sure.
I think the subathon 2 that we did with the wheel spins, I do agree, was overdone. But that's why I made 20% of my subs go to charity.
Yeah, which I think is also cool. Like, I think there's some good that comes. But anyway, it just feels like a wealth extraction from the viewers. And like after every subathon, the subathon's always like a nice peak. Like the viewerships are awesome, the money coming in is awesome. Everything single after the subathon, there's like a fatigue for that streamer, and their viewership plummets. It happened when I did it. It was higher than when I initially started, but it plummeted from the subathon. And it, like, you know, Kai obviously took an extended break. Like y'all's viewership plummeted. Like Sin is doing one. I think her subathon's gonna go well in the sense that like her viewership will be great. She'll get a fuck ton of subs. It's gonna go back and plummet.
So you're saying doing a subathon doesn't really help grow your channel or your viewership or
yeah, I don't know.
Creates new eyes?
I feel like I would just be curious what the point is of doing the subathon. Like, what is the goal of it? What is better about doing the subathon than doing like a week of or a month of like daily segments or content or something? Like, why are we, you know what I mean? Like, is there maybe a goal with the money that you would get from it that you're gonna use it towards something? Is it like charity focused? That's fine. Like having some outside goal outside of like, let's just go live for a month and make a fuck ton of money doing it, which is what it kind of feels like.
My goal was just to put as much good content into a month. Like every day I had a plan. I didn't really have sub goals for either.
Right.
But the second one, like, I had the same mindset of like, okay, I don't want this to be like a cash grab, which is why I did the charity shit. And I think I had goals, and I gave a lot of my earnings to viewers, and all my employees got bonus. But anyways, that's cap. All right, whatever.
No, I believe you, but yeah, I don't know. I don't super get them. Like, and I've been asked to do a second subathon like randomly for like 5 years, and I've said no every time because it's like, why the f would I do a second one? Like, I have nothing. The first one was like magic in a bottle. I'm not trying to recreate it.
Can't recreate peak.
Yeah, and
that's why I don't think we'll ever do a subathon.
A third one?
No.
The core subathon?
I would not want to do one. If we were to do some type of marathon, it'd be like a week max. It'd just be content.
One idea I thought of that I thought would be good is like the format of a subathon. There's 2 ideas that I think are good. One's the format of a subathon, but like a charity-thon. Like every dollar donated to charity makes the stream last another minute, and it's like with the goal of raising a fuck ton of money for charity. But like,
I think like eyebrows. Didn't she do something like that?
No, she did a subathon where like a large amount of the proceeds went to a charity. I'm talking like literally it's linked to like a charity platform, and the donations to that platform increase your timer. And like that sounds cool. Or like an elevated subathon, like a subathon. I think Carl Jacobs had this idea. It was like a subathon in like New York Times in a glass box, and like, it's like a performance art piece, and like every sub you stay in the box longer, up to a month. And that's kind of cool because like the novelty of like real Truman Show, like putting your life on display in a box, that seems cool to me.
This is more of a personal question for me. What the is this, man? This shit look like Resident Evil food.
Dude, give it up.
No, that shit look like Resident Evil food. What is that though, seriously?
I eat a lot of leftovers, so whatever we have, I'll eat. These are leftover fries. I don't exactly know, like some carne asada thing. So I just put it in the pan. I put some eggs in. I put some bacon in, and then I called it a day. It was I genuinely remember this meal is delicious.
That shit looks like fucking disgusting, bro. At least disgusting.
It looks gross. That's why I took a picture, because it looks insanely gross. But it was
like
awesome.
ISO Speed type of meal.
ISO Speed's meal is probably delicious. I make it for it to go into my body and out from my.
Yeah, and it's probably a pain to it out.
It was a great meal.
Here's a photo of you and Luca.
My boy.
People always talk about me LARPing. You're also one of the greatest LARPers of all time, because when did you start saying you're a Shohei Ohtani fan? When did you start saying you're a Luca fan? You know, this is Arlington Mavericks legend right here. I just wanted to ask you, what's it like meeting Luca?
I'm not a fan of Luca. I am a friend of Luca. Can I get that
through your head one more time? Here he go.
I am not a fan of the Lakers. I am a friend. It is different.
Yep. Okay? I am not your friend. Buddy, take your own advice.
Me and Luca are boys.
I'll call him right now.
Nah, he's busy, man.
Yeah, okay.
He's busy, bro.
Yeah, okay.